going live. We're live. All right, so check 1 2.
Check 3 4.
I should have had my music on. I totally forgot.
Well,
however,
problem is that we get flagged if we are playing music because
that's
we don't
right.
own the rights to it.
I only own the rights to my stories, to my experiences, to my voice, and to the fact that I still have no idea what day it is, what time it is, or anything.
Yeah.
So, hey guys, welcome to our little chat. I am so excited. My name is Christy Brandon. If you don't know me, you'll get to
know me.
If you don't know me, I'm Christy Brandon. I have been my own boss for over 31 years. I have been my own time manager, CEO for the last 32 years now. Sweet love of Jesus. Okay. And I am so excited. And I've come to the part of my life where I get to do the things I want. And I get to do them with who I want to. And I want to introduce you to my beautiful global leader, bestie, travel. I cannot wait to travel more with this woman. And she can bring her husband if she wants. But this is Miss Rhonda Lucero.
Yeah, I'm gonna go share it real quick in our group if that's okay with you.
Oh, I love it. And okay, yes, Matt. Hey, girl.
Hey.
Yes. Nancy. Hey, what up? Dee, Ann. Sweet guys, share this because we want to talk. I mean, where you want to talk? I'm gonna put that thing right there so everybody can see when they say hi, and we can see it too.
Hey. Yeah. So we're live on both our Facebook pages, which is great. And Christy, I just want to say I love you, and I missed you so much when you were gone on the trip. Like I'm like, where is my sidekick? Like we used to talk about day, and then all of a sudden you're gone. But you know what? The reason why it seems like it was so much longer is because before that, I was in Dubai for 10 days, and then I was in Turkey for 7 days. So then we come home, and like it takes me 3 days to get back on this time zone or wherever we're at, and like I felt like I was floating. And then you go, and so it's like been a month, and I just am like so happy that you're back.
You know what? I am so happy to be back. However, I was so excited just to experience things, and I had not gone to Dubai or Turkey because I had this life experience planned, and I really wanted it to, it was for me, my husband, and I wanted to enjoy it, and I would just all the things. Yeah. So, hey, yo, chicas, Tony, you see that? See, I added it there. And that was one of the things that I had FOMO.
Yeah.
And then when I was gone, I had some glitches with my phone, so I couldn't share everything all the time, and I was going crazy. So I decided to be in the moment, and I decided to put my phone down, which is good sometimes. Yep. However, this is our business, so we got to. However, I took pictures. I was in the moment, and for those of you who are like, "What are you all talking about? Like in the moment of what? Dubai?" Rhonda and I are blessed and honored to be a part of the top travel club in Europe that is pre-launching here in North America. And I was like, what is that?
I know that keeps moving.
I know. I was like, what is that? That's my little phone holder. And it's called Travel Advantage. And it's a membership base. It's a private invite only membership. And I was so excited to be invited. And, when Rhonda and Tony, and I was just like, I'm going to get to start traveling with my friends. I'm going to get to start saving money. Y'all. If you know me, you know who I'm married to, and he likes to save money. And I love to travel, and I want to travel, but I want to travel good. I'm not going to say luxury, but I'm going to say it. I want to travel luxury for less. And that's what I saw.
I like that. Let me write that down real quick.
Luxury for
less.
And it truly is.
The moment is in the memory. Yes.
Luxury. Oh, that's a good. Write that down. Wait a minute. And smile.
Less.
Screenshot.
And the moment is in the memory.
Yes. And we titled this chat is Experiences Over Things. And that really hit me hard. I spent 8 days, 7 nights on a Mediterranean cruise, plus 4 extra days in Barcelona, with not just my husband, but my brother-in-law and my sister-in-law, who, okay, y'all, we've been married for over 31 years. So I know them, but I really got to know them.
Yeah.
And
well, they say that if you really want to get to know somebody, travel with them.
Ooh, girl. I will tell you, I enjoyed every minute. It was so just my sister-in-law, she's one of my besties. I mean, I love her more than I than I can even tell you, just because I'm like, oh, we can travel with y'all. Like, it's copacetic.
Yeah.
Look that one up, Tony. And
that's a favorite word for him.
Yeah, exactly. And one of the things that I love is my husband and I were talking about, like, you know what? We're empty nesters, like y'all. I mean, you guys have been a little longer, but and like for holidays, for Christmas is coming. I usually have all my Christmas done.
Yeah.
I'm one of those. I bought my first Christmas gift yesterday.
Wow.
And because I had told my husband, I said, I think I want to do experiences for the kids over things.
Yep. That's what I did.
And
the last couple of years.
Yeah, and we've taken vacations every summer, but we haven't been able to lately because they're adulting and working. Yay! He just shared it to her page from all the way from Ontario, Canada. I love it. Okay, so you just said you've been doing that for a few. So talk about it.
Yeah. So the last couple of years, I've taken my kids all to Cabo San Lucas, which is where Tony's mom and brother live. And we would stay at like one of the top resorts there, and that's all inclusive. And then we would hang out like down on the beach and all the things, right? But it was so nice. All inclusive is so nice because once you get there, then I don't have to worry about the kids always being hungry. I mean, they're all adults, but I have a 31-year-old son and a 22-year-old son, so they eat all the time, right? And then my daughter, and then their significant others or what have you, right?
Right. Yeah.
And so that trip that I took, it wasn't this last summer, but the summer before, it cost me $18,000. And that included flights and the all-inclusive resort. And that was for my husband and I, my daughter, both my sons with their girlfriends, right?
Okay.
And I rented a 3-bedroom, I guess like presidential suite, like in this all-inclusive resort. And then Tony and I had a really nice one separate from them, even in a different building. But it was like, that's all they talk about now instead of Christmas presents, and their flights and all that. And they're like, when are we going to do it again, Mom? When are we going to do it again? So then this last summer, my oldest 2 couldn't go. So just my youngest and his girlfriend went. And that was when I had signed up with Travel Advantage and MWR Life, and the resort that his family always picks it. So the resort that they picked, I just kept watching the prices because I didn't want to spend that kind of money again. But I knew it was just going to be the 4 of us. And so I got on my app and I saved $1,100 just by using the Travel Advantage app at the same, it was a different resort from the year before, but the same resort that the family's at. And it was amazing. I mean, like a 5-star looking over the ocean, and it had all the things, and it was just beautiful. And I was just so happy and I'm so grateful. So I did it for way less than I did it the year before. But now that we're part of this, after we went to Dubai, the kids were watching and they're like, oh my gosh, Mom, that looks so amazing. And I'm like, guess what I just bought for Christmas for all of y'all? So this time they have to buy their own plane tickets, but I ended up buying the experience for all of them and got them all signed up. They all have their own memberships, so that way they can use it whenever they want to. My daughter already uses hers all the time. But I think it's so important, just, kids can remember, adults, we can all remember that experience that we had, but we don't even remember what we got for our birthday or Christmas or even for Mother's Day. Like, I know a couple things that I've gotten for Mother's Day because I always want something in my yard and the kids buy for me, and then I can look out and I can see it, like a big heart statue and things like that. But like, I don't remember what I got for Christmas last year from anybody. Right. And if you even ask my granddaughters, like what they want for Christmas or what they got for whatever, they don't remember, but they remember when I take them to Great Wolf Lodge, or they remember when I take them just for an overnight at a hotel so they can go swimming. They remember the staycations, right?
Right.
So it's so important that experiences are what we give, because it's our time. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and I know that you are too. And now that I want to hear about your Mediterranean cruise and see some pictures, like I want to book that next year. I so hope that they do it again, because I'm ready to just book it. Like I'll book it right now, even though it's a year away. It doesn't matter, because it gives me plenty of time to save up my loyalty points every month, to put the down payment down, all the good things. Yeah.
Because, that Klarna thing, that's what I love too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That?
See, y'all, I'm looking at this. Go ahead.
No, people can use the Klarna to make, I guess, get approved, right, for the amount, use it towards their experience.
Do you know what I call it?
What?
Vacation layaway.
Vacation layaway. Okay, I got to write that one down. Layaway. Can somebody put that in the comments? Vacation layaway.
Yeah. Well, and I want to speak in the comments. Nikki Rivero, all the way from Canada. She's a global leader in Canada. Hey. Kathy from Southern Maryland. Tony's back. He said the best is the memory of buying something at the place you're visiting. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, like what you're wearing, and like all of my extra suitcases that I bought in Turkey.
Oh, girl, I saw that.
If Nikki's still on here, I want to go live with her sometime too. Nikki.
Amen. Vacation layaway. Vacation layaway. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And, one of my layaway trips for next year is Dubai.
Yes.
Putting it on layaway.
Yes. $199 down.
And you're using your loyalty points. Okay, y'all. Yeah. Just before I share, I'm going to share. Okay. I was trying to send all my pictures, because when I say there was so much happening, there was so much happening.
Yeah.
And, when I presented this to my husband, just so you know, when we say experience over things, we celebrated our 27th wedding anniversary. We celebrated my husband's birthday.
Yay.
And I said, how would you like to go on a Mediterranean cruise for your birthday and our anniversary? He's like, okay, but okay. And I'm like, so who do we want to invite? Anybody? Well, what about my brother? And I was like, we've never traveled with them. Huh. Let's do it. And we did. And when I booked it, I was like, okay, I took care of everything. And although my brother-in-law, they are not members yet, they are, because you know what? My husband was talking to them about it.
Yeah.
When we were there, he became one of my travelers, because as a member, we can add up to 4 travelers onto our account.
Yeah.
They get no loyalty points. They get no travel credits.
But you do.
I know.
They purchase, you get it.
Yeah. Okay. So not only do we have vacation layaways, all right, we have vacation savings plans with loyalty points, because every penny that you put in as a member every month, maybe if you do, because we have that little auto finance. That's another chat, y'all. But if you someone write, what do you mean auto finance in the
I like
chat?
to call it auto funded, because we're really not. If you think about it, we're really not financing it, because financing means that you're paying interest and you're not paying any interest, right?
Oh, no.
So I like to call it auto funded, because it's funded through your commissions.
All right, listen. Who's the secretary today? Auto funded. I know Deanna's right.
Yeah, I know the company says auto finance, but
I like auto funded.
Yeah, I like auto funded, and I think that was Tony's thing that he said. I don't know. One of us said it.
But you tell me what other travel anything has an auto funded option if you choose.
Yeah.
But however, dollar for dollar that you would pay as a member, because that's what we're talking about today. Thank you, Deanne.
Yeah.
Talking about today is huge. What if you had $120 that goes into a travel savings plan every month? Or what about $240 going in there every month? And so after 12 months, boom, you can choose any life experience, like a Mediterranean cruise for 2, absolutely free. You just pay for your flights.
Yeah.
Well, I couldn't wait for 12 months. So I decided, okay, I'm going to choose this Mediterranean cruise life experience that the company curate. So if you, before I show pictures, because I'm still working, explain what a life experience is with Travel Advantage.
Yeah. So a life experience with our company is a curated experience that nobody else will have the option of going to. It's just us. Like Dubai, we had 500 people there, and I have a really good girlfriend of mine. She's like, I don't want to go with all those people. I'm like, great, go pick out a life experience where it just says relaxation experience, right? Yep. So we've got the crazy ones where everybody's there and involved and having fun, and we're taking over like nightclubs, and we're taking over beach clubs, and we're taking over like the top floor of the Burj Khalifa building in Dubai, which is like 153 levels high. We're taking over the sky pool, which is like 54 levels high, but then there's these other ones that you can go on that the company's curated, where it's an all-inclusive resort where it's just total relaxation. You just show up. There's usually like a little mixer at the very beginning, welcome party. Then you just can do whatever you want for the 3 or 4 or 5 days that you're there. And then there's like maybe a little party on going out. So really, and they're all over the world, and they are luxury for less. Luxury for less. So really, in the comments, you guys, like, where do you want to go? What's on your bucket list? Like, what experiences do you want to have? Like, some people like, I want to jump out of a plane, go skydiving in Dubai. Well, yeah, that's on Tony's list to go next time we go. And I know that my son will go with him, and they will be jumping out of a plane in Dubai right over like Palm Island. What else do you want to do? Do you want to go, hiking in the Amazon? Do you want to, like, whatever, right? You want to go take the train all around Europe? Do you want to go to the Vatican? Do you want to go to Rome, and like, you want to go to Egypt and see the pyramids? Yes, please. Like, there's a cruise of the Egypt Nile that Tony and I are going to go on next year. Like, I'm booking that one because I know that tomorrow is not promised. Nope. I know that with things that are going on in the world, it's like, you can't wait. Like, you've got to go live today. You've got to be in the moment. So show us some pictures, Christy, because
so
you got to go on this one, and I'm so jealous.
In no particular order. Okay, because I just like literally, I was like, oh my gosh. It was amazing. It was amazing. And I
was watching your pictures. I was like, no fair.
I'm going to share. It's one of those things where you're just like, am I here? I'm here. Okay, this is freaking crazy. All right, so let me get that. Boom. All right, can you see it? Okay, so yes, this is my husband and I on the plane. We were in premium economy, and we decided we'll never fly anything less because it was so fun, and not just fun, but it was comfortable. And it's a long trip. And this is my food. It was really good. All right, so we're in Barcelona, and we went out, and you know what? If you don't know me, I'm a foodie and a wino.
Wow. I wouldn't say you're a wino. You just enjoy wine.
I really enjoy wine. Okay. And I'm telling you what, there's no better place than a Mediterranean cruise to enjoy wine and food. So these were prawns that we ate, and I was like, okay, there's heads, there's eyes. Okay, I can eat through this. They were delicious. And then this is the picture I got to send. I sent Heather this picture. I said, do you think I overpacked? Did I overpack? I didn't wear 2 things, right? Okay, so this is Yuli. When you talk about experiences, not only are you experiencing culture and food and drink and whatever, you experience new friendships, new connections, and that's part of this membership that you can, if you choose to, take advantage of. She's from Canada, right? However, she's from Ukraine. Her husband is from Russia, and loved them. We got to talk so much and just about everything. And then I met someone, oh my gosh, I didn't have a picture of her on here. This is the 100K ring that she received that's my hand, by the way. She let me try it on. So it's happening. Room service. When we you get on the ship, it was so seamless, y'all. So seamless, because one of the things that I love is they're organized. We had private priority boarding. We had a welcome party when we got there by ourselves, just for members if you chose. And I was excited to say I was the only one from the US on this life experiences along with my family. And that was huge. I met people from, oh my gosh, Africa, Transylvania, Portugal. This was one of our ports that we get when you wake up and you get to, you go to your balcony and you see all of this. Now, one of the things we love to do too is videos. And we made this video. This isn't everybody that was there, but it was those who decided to come on the deck. And just so you know, this is me right here. But right here, we took this video, and it was one of those things where we had other video where people were making their videos to show everybody and to show that MWR Life, which by the way is our parent company called Making Wishes Real, really is all about. It's about Vespas. I mean, y'all, I've never seen so many Vespas in my entire life.
Isn't that their main mode of transportation or something like that?
That and little itty bitty cars.
Yeah.
They're so cute. If you've ever been to Italy, Spain, or France,
oh, I gotta go.
Put that in the chat. Let us know. And if you're watching this later, put hashtag replay so we know. And if you have questions about places, put your favorite. There's lots of things I want you to put in chat, but let's start with that first. If you've ever been there. So when we got there, every opportunity I could, I'm like, this made my wish real. I want to see one of those beautiful, I'll call them alleys, streetways. And sometimes when you thought you were on a sidewalk, you weren't, by the way. You weren't. However, it was just amazing. Now, this picture right here, Hina went to France years ago. So one of the things that was so important for me, part of this cruise, we stopped at Naples. And Naples is a destination that my father-in-law used to speak of all the time because he was in the Army. He lived in Naples for 2 years after he got out of the Army, and he worked at a bank. And full transparency, he could never remember the name of the bank.
Oh.
He just could not remember. He's like, but it was here, and he worked. And the first thing that we saw when we got out and got into the city of Rome was a Bank di Roma.
Mm.
And having my husband, Scott, and my brother-in-law, Steve, just thinking about all the stories they had heard about Italy, this was huge. So we've all decided this is the bank that their father worked in. We've already decided. I'm like, it was the very first building, very first thing we saw when we got off the boat and into the city. And the city, well, first of all, this is half of the very first shopping mall in the world. If y'all didn't know that, my husband told me because Rick Steves told him. If you know who that is, oh boy. Rick Steves travels everywhere. He's on a network my husband watches all the time, but this was a mall. So my husband moved me quickly out of here. But these are others that I got to meet from Russia, from Kazakhstan. Oh, wait a minute.
Kazakhstan. Yeah.
Kazakhstan, where I got to meet an amazing, this was our dinner every night. We had our own table. There was wine. There was just amazing dinner.
Wow. Look at that.
I know. This is actually, Chariots of Fire, or not Chariots of Fire. Ben-Hur. Yeah, the movie. This is actually the castle that looks over the racetrack or the race for the chariots. And I was like, oh my gosh. So we got to see that. This is my
That's
family.
Awesome.
And another alleyway. Every alleyway had something special, something unique to that place. So, we go to Cagliari.
Yeah.
Darn it.
I'm definitely taking this cruise next year. I really hope they do it again.
It was amazing. But, we went to Naples. So, we went to Naples. We went to Rome. So that's pasta, right?
Mm-hmm.
Naples, pizza. Then we went to Genoa, pesto.
Oh my God.
It's like my love language.
Did you put on any weight? That's what I want to know.
1 pound.
Is that it? Wow.
1 pound. You know why? Because we walked miles.
Oh, yeah. So,
we walked miles. We really did.
Plus, I think the food is better over there. They don't have as bad ingredients like we do in the United States.
Yeah, just so you know, the Doritos don't taste the same.
Oh, no. Yeah, because there's certain things they can't put in them, right?
No. These are just, my husband loves cathedrals, loves inside of them. And we went to so many. And one of them we went to the Vatican.
Wow.
And being able to meet people, they weren't ready for the picture. We stopped and had dinner there. And this was the Vatican. And we stopped to have dinner there, and they had everything. We had the best carbonara. It was an experience. It was an experience of time. It was an experience of joy, sharing. The ship was beautiful. And when you talk about all inclusive, you can eat, you can drink, go do whatever you want.
Wait, okay. So you were 8 days, 7 nights on a Mediterranean cruise. And how much did you pay? And what airport did you fly into?
We flew straight from Chicago to Barcelona.
Okay.
Nonstop there.
Okay.
And then home, we went from Barcelona because we spent 4 extra days, and stopped in Frankfurt, Germany.
Yep.
Sprinted through the airport.
I've been there. I was just there last month.
Sprinted because our plane sprinted. I was like, okay. Now that's why I only gained 1 pound, y'all. And they got back to Chicago late, but I gained my 7 hours back.
Yeah.
So it was seamless. But when you talk about cost, so one of the things my husband was like, well, I want to look at what their price is and what you can get. Well, our price included all the port fees, my drinks package, the private party, priority boarding, everything you needed. And it was almost $1,000 cheaper when we left. And I don't like.
Wasn't it like $6.99 each or something?
Well, it was $9.99, and then we could use 300 of our loyalty points.
Right.
And so we did that. And here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's the mistake I made. My husband was not a member. He was my guest, right?
Yeah.
I could have used 300 loyalty points on his, but instead, because he was my guest, I could use 100 of my loyalty points.
Yeah.
We did a balcony, so it was obviously it was extra, but it was still cheaper than if I would have booked in any other booking. If I would have gone straight through the cruise, because we looked at so many. Because I think my husband was trying to prove me wrong. Just so you know, he is now a member. So I told him he had to use his own loyalty points. He can't use mine anymore. So
I've been using up mine because there's so many great things and so many. Oh my gosh! But I'm so happy because every month that my membership is auto funded, I've referred lots of people. Then I'm getting that 240 in my account every month, which is great because now that I want to go book all of these ones in 2026, I do have enough, in there. And sometimes I have to wait a month because then I have another 240 that goes in, but I'm only paying 120, although it's auto funded. It's not getting it for free. Right. It's just that it comes right on my commission. So I don't have to worry about my credit card being dinged, which I think is really important nowadays, because if you're paying on a credit card, you got interest and the worries of all that and stuff. But now it's just like, it's so nice. They just see that go in there.
Well, and when you said referral, well, one of the things, like both of my kids, you'd already said both your kids are members. Mine are too.
Yep.
And, I told them, because they're both in, they're adulting with their significant others. I said, imagine if you ever get married, how many points you'll have and the honeymoon you could have. And both of them were like, oh, geez. However, one has already enjoyed their 2-year anniversary in New York using the platform. Yeah. So, and her boyfriend was like, you do save $200 on the hotel, and I'm like, I know, because, and this is important. So if you're watching, you're like, okay, remember what is the perk is luxury for less. We own our search engine. It's not a third party. We don't use anybody. We use ours. So we're able to get wholesale prices without marking it up with marketing, without marking it up with paying William Shatner to say Priceline.com.
Oh my gosh.
Without all that, because when we talk about auto-funded, what we mean is the company gives members an opportunity to get auto funded. How do you do that? You become an ambassador. What does an ambassador mean? Hey, if you share this with 3 people who love to travel like you, or 3 family members who you want to plan a trip with, they sign up as a member too. And when you get 3, auto funded, and you won't get the ding.
Yeah.
Now, are there other rewards? Yeah, but that's another chat too. But we want to talk to you about experiences over things. And I had someone send me a little message. I just wanted to, I'm just going to say it. Send me a message. She's like, with everything going on in the world, and you're, posting, you're going to Barcelona, you're going on a cruise, what? And she said something about bragging.
I'm living.
And I didn't take offense, because y'all, and everybody, anyone who knows me knows that other people's opinions of me are none of my business. So I really didn't care. I said, I am sorry. So sorry you feel that way.
Yeah.
But travel for me is healing.
It is. It's transformation.
It's transformation, and everything that's going on outside of my walls, I'm protecting my peace.
Yeah. 100%.
And my peace is travel and spending time with my family, spending time with my friends. And when I say time, I mean experiences. Mm-hmm. Seeing the world, being able to see these places with my brother-in-law and sister-in-law. I never realized how much it meant. Like, I was in tears when I got home, just because I was like, because we spend winter with my sister and my brother-in-law, right? In a tropical paradise. So to spend that time with my husband, it was precious.
Yeah.
And so again, I just said, I'm so sorry you feel that way.
Yeah.
But this is my therapy.
Mm-hmm.
People travel because they need to. How many of you guys count down to your vacations?
When everybody has an issue going on in their life, I need a vacation.
Yes.
I want to get away. I need a vacation. So it's just natural for people to just want to get away. And we're just showing them how to get away. Luxury for a lot less. And to be a part of an amazing community of people who just want to enjoy life also, and live in the moment and create those memories. Because again, I've had the fancy houses and the fancy cars and the land, and I've had all of that. And like a $250,000 RV. I mean, come on, seriously, I've had it all. And what I realize time and time again, it is the experiences and the trips that I've taken my kids on. I just got back from Branson, Missouri, which is like a mini Las Vegas, with my mom yesterday, and took her to go see an Elvis impersonator who I believe is literally one of the best on the planet. His name is Dean Z. And it was so good. And for that 2 hours, I'm going to start crying. For that 2 hours that we were sitting there, she was in the moment and remembered every single Elvis song, was singing, was dancing, was crying. And it was my mom. And she has Alzheimer's. And during that time, it was like she was a little girl again. That's what it's all about, is creating those memories and having those moments together. And I'll never, ever forget that. She probably will. She probably will sometime soon, but I'm never going to forget it. So nobody is ever going to be able to tell me anything that's going to change my mind on what I'm doing right now. And I know that's how you feel too as well, Christy. And that's what we're here to do, is we're here to help people and to change their lives, even if it's just one amazing experience that they can take a year, or if it's 3 or 4 like we're going to do. We have something for everyone.
Or even if it's just a staycation 2 hours away.
Exactly.
Because it's not all about, we have life experiences, but y'all, the platform has everything.
Yeah.
If we want to take, like you took your mom.
Yep. Yeah, I saved money on using the Travel Advantage app. We stayed at a resort, a 4-star resort, like a couple blocks away from the Clay Cooper Theater. And, my dad used his and I used mine. And it was just, I'm just never going to forget it. So much that both my sisters, they were supposed to go and they couldn't. At the last minute, they couldn't go. But my aunt met us down there. Now they're like, seeing all my videos, and they were just like, oh my gosh, we wish we could have went. I said, well, guess what? He's coming to Omaha, Nebraska, December 13th for the Christmas Elvis show. And they're like, we're booking tickets. So we're going to take Mom again. December 13th.
So go to the portal. We have a partnership with Ticketmaster.
Yes.
Where we get travel credit for everything we book.
Yeah.
We have everything. Okay, that's.
I know we've been here for 37 minutes now, so I want to be.
Oh, yep, we're off. Oh, by the way, we're the only travel company that has AI. So if there's a place you want to go, you put it in. How many people?
Saves you so much.
It saves you so much time. That's how I spent our 4 days in Barcelona. I did my AI and it told us where to go. And we went everywhere and it was awesome. So you guys, thank you for joining us. Shelly, Hina, Nancy, Deanne, Nikki,
Melissa, Cindy,
my cousin. Yes, Barb. I think there was and Tony. We can't forget about Tony. Kathy.
Yeah.
Yasna. Those who are watching this again, share this. We ask you to share it. We ask you to comment. We ask you to love it. Don't just like it, because we love love. And that's what we all need right now. We need to just share happiness, joy, kindness, love, period. And if travel is what gives that to you, which it does for me and Rhonda with healing, do it. Don't ask why. Just say, why not? So thanks for joining us. Have a fantastic Sunday. It's an amazing day. Have a blessed day.